Holy crap. We figured this thing out? Are we figuring this thing out then?
I'm really good at this. Really good at this. Really
we're
good at this. Really good at this.
Oh, God, I forgot about that. Yeah, figuring out.
Let me mute it. Good God. I'm hearing double.
You're hearing double?
I had the video going. It's up. It's going good.
Bill was repeating himself. Yeah, so us Gen Xers,
echo.
We're not too far from boomers, so technology is still a little bit of there's a lot of sliders and shit on this thing, but that worked good. And welcome to ATG 300. 300. Thanks for joining us, Bill, and being a part of this. And
thank you.
A fucking made man at this point. Part of it. So
Bill has his own logo.
Yes, he
America's
does.
catcher.
Yeah,
America's catcher.
Yeah,
oh my God! There it is. Need to throw that into the.
It's on here.
Into the thing to clean it up. That's like a picture with an iPhone 7 of the screen. But
God.
They
Good evening, Shawnee. Shawnee's in the chat.
Oh, you got the chat. Yeah, if you want to handle
the
chat,
the YouTube
I can
up.
see this till we get going. So yeah, 300th episode. So we started this in the show in like April of 2020 during the when everybody was still wearing gloves during COVID. Got to wear gloves and don't touch stuff. Business was
painted
weird.
a green screen in the wall of the garage at the old house.
It started as an excuse to try to see if we could do things with green screen. So we painted up the entire freaking wall. And we had the leagues going on. So it was just, the idea was to just do weekly updates for the league that we were playing. We had like 6 or 7, 8 guys maybe in there. I've got some screens of that, but so that was 2020, but this all started probably on MLB 16. So like early of 2017, we had that. I think the guy's name was Dalmanator on the MLB the show.
I think he still uploads.
He still makes stuff. His file is called Franchise Stars on there. I don't know if you've seen that file on there, Bill.
Oh yeah.
I think he's in the Discord, not real active, but he still makes that file. So we took his roster file and did some ratings tweaks and added, our flair to it, and then did on MLB. That was 16. We could do the online franchise. We did a fantasy draft, is what it was on that
With
first
Donaldson
season.
On the cover, is that right?
16? Was it Donaldson or was he 15? No, Puig was 15. Donaldson was 16.
Donaldson.
So yeah, they had they had online franchise on 16, so we did a quick season with that. I think I forfeited my team to Pirate Mike Morocco, Pink Swans, when he came in.
Lovely man.
And I think Tim, I had a picture of the trophy here somewhere. Tim
still have the trophy?
The trophy's at work in the break room. Still, it's got a baseball on it. Yeah, Tim, the plan was to mail it out to whoever won next, but Tim's kept it the whole time because then in the coming years, Pink Swans won every league after that because he just freaking got dialed in and was just too good. So we had that first season where it was an all-time draft, which the online franchise was ridiculous, so we could even do that. Bunch of crazy trades because we had computer teams set for just so you could beat the shit out of them. So we could guys would send like goofy trades to stack their teams with those computer teams, and they become shit. And then we'd have just ridiculous scores. That's not one of them there. Like 29-3 and shit like that. It was nuts. And then what? We all transferred. Everybody got 17, Jake, and we switched over to that.
Yeah, 17 came out. We had online franchise because 16, the start of it would have been towards the end of the game cycle.
It was like January, February when we played that. So we did it for like 2 months. So and everybody got the new game. Yeah.
New game came out. And then I want to say we did an all-time one again.
Yes, with some fictional guys in there. I've got some screens.
We did an all-time one. And then everybody had the idea to put together basically a fictional league, and we had kind of like overall like we had like set thresholds, so you can have two guys. You can have one position player that's a 99 and one
Yes.
pitcher that's a 99, and then you were allotted 3 guys that were a 95 overall, and then it went down to like 85, and you could have like a set amount of guys, and then 80, and then so
Yeah,
on.
we had it tiered, and then so that was kind of
Everybody made their teams.
yeah.
And, I mean, I was the Astros. And I don't know. I had some favorite dudes then because there's Buck Jacobs, but there was one screen you had up that had Vlad Senior on it. I had him, and then there was I think Otani was on there because that was the year before he
Holy
ended up
shit.
getting posted.
So I'm looking at here, and there's a leader screen that I posted on
But
that. And
oh my god,
you can see Trey Goon had 184 hits, so we
Oh,
were
what?
playing.
184 runs.
We were playing like 100 some games in that thing where we stretched that out on 17.
Wow,
It
that's
was-
cool.
Yeah, it was a blast.
Yeah.
So that was kind
there's
of
some cool teams.
that idea was kind of there was some influence on Town Ball in that thing too. So there's probably some
Yes.
repeat guys that popped up in that. Who won that? Mike won it with his Orioles. I think.
Probably he did like a little league team. So like Mike's squad was like an actual team he played on growing up, and it was all real people.
Oh, there's
that he
Dirty Bert
did,
Reno right there. That was I bunt cheesed for my only win in the playoffs against Casey Mike. Is
Oh,
what that was. I fucking walked it
Who
off.
was Mike's big guy? Was it Jerry Bertelli? I think.
Yeah, one of those, and that's where the Daryl Stansberry came from. I'm trying to find.
Yeah, somebody.
Would it
Yeah,
announce
I
it?
don't think Strawberry wasn't an announced last name in an audio in the game. So I think Stansberry was. So we
Yeah.
changed it. And Mike was ridiculous, but
Yeah, you can't see his stats.
those were fun. That's 20. It looks like there because I think you still had the roster transfer, and I think I tried rebuilding that on 20.
There's Herbert Burke.
Not 20, 19.
Yeah, that's where Herb Berger started.
Yeah, Cisco, Jacobs, Berger, Bourgeois has that's the relative. There's a Bourgeois on Town Ball.
And then Tim had guys.
Connections.
Tim was just naming his guys off of. He was a bachelor at the time, and just off shit he had on his coffee table, like Taco Bell sauces. And he had one guy named Red Lobster Biscuit because he forgot to put the B. And he had a bunch of cling beals. It was just
Jadavion Klingbeil.
yeah, it was fun stuff.
Somebody had Val Diaz. Bonnie remembers Val Diaz.
Oh, that was our Twitter days where
it was right after Jose Ramirez died, I think.
Jose
Somebody-
Fernandez,
Or
Cooper, or somebody.
Fernandez.
I thought I missed something.
I
No,
think
this
it was Tiger. I think somebody got into it with somebody on Twitter
Because
where somebody had a post, and then this lady found the tweet, and somebody ended up making a cap of the lady, and Val Diaz was a fictional player.
she was. I think Zach made a joke about him being a bad boat pilot or something. It was typical Zach. But yeah. So that even goes back to pre-Discord where you and Jordan were trying to. Hey, we need to switch to Discord, and we would just have these ridiculous Twitter threads.
So
with
many notifications.
with like 10 people tagged in a tweet to communicate to say, hey, you got to play your game.
Everyone.
At everyone. It was cool. It was fun. Then we did an 87 on 17. We did an 87 season with that. Then
That was fun.
that was freaking good. But we had injuries on, and I lost Kirk Gibson late, and I was the worst player in the league either way. It didn't matter. What did we do after that? 18 came out, and they dropped custom leagues.
Yeah, 18 came out. There was no more league feature. I know for part of the year.
Or they dropped online
we
franchise.
just-
Excuse me. Yeah.
We just didn't do anything, but we tried to organize. We did, I think everybody got one diamond card because I remember having like a Topps Finest Lorenzo Kane that I was using.
Yeah.
I think everybody got like one diamond like 99 card, and the rest might have been common players that we used. There was something like that. And
Dude, we've done.
We tried to put together a league through that and did kind of like a tournament thing. And then I want to say we tried to do something on 19, and then after that, the league stuff just kind of fell apart and didn't happen. And then 20,
because we were limited,
yeah, we didn't have anything on 20. I don't think
there's Loster Biscuit right there.
Nothing. I don't think there was anything on 20, and then 21 comes around and we have custom leagues, and we did a good handful, I think, on that one. Because everybody, I mean, it wasn't what we wanted, but everybody was excited to have something back.
And it would always fizzle. Yeah, I did.
It was fun.
I found some footage of. Mute the mic. Daryl Stansberry right there, and then one other thing, footage of Burt.
Dirty Burt Reno.
Dirty Burt Reno.
So we had that, a cluster of leagues. We had a 1940 deal we did that didn't take off. Everybody was burned out on the game. It might have been on 17 too, but it was after 19 might have been out by that time. So that was kind of the precursor to post-war. Because I had,
I remember us trying to go back. I remember us trying to go back because it was like before they shut servers off on 17. There was like a handful of us that bought the game again and tried to put a league together. And then I don't think it ever finished.
Tim showed up. There's Tim right there.
Quick interjection of baseball news real quick. I don't know. I just found out. I don't know if I might have missed a text from you guys. Wilbur Wood has passed.
Oh,
no. Yesterday or today? That sucks.
It says the 17th. Well, no. 3 hours ago, New York Times.
I literally just sent you guys a text earlier this week, right?
Yeah, because
I think you were talking about him.
Talking to his nephew.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
That blows. Rip.
Yeah. Just saw a notification. So, but
not to
carry on.
Yeah. A lot of innings. That cat.
A lot of innings. Fun career.
Yeah.
Should be a Hall of Famer.
Why not? So yeah, then that led to the creation. Back to the 2020, we started doing the show. We had a league. We had a couple leagues that were successful with that. Usually one session, then everybody was burned out because you were limited on what you could do if you didn't just go play Diamond Dynasty. But it was hard to.
My wins against Pirate Mike.
Yeah, that was good stuff. So 2020, and then 21 came out. We were in the new place over here, and then I started by making the 46 Monarchs, I think is what it was. And I was like, oh shit, I think I made Homestead after that. And then
the big thing was we already had the uniform editor because 20 had that, but we had the big announcement of Stadium Creator in 21.
That's right.
I think that was the big seller.
No night games.
There we go.
You have proper parks.
Yeah, the no night games stuff. And
weird.
Looking back on some of those parks. Ooh. Yeah, and then post-war, you got a timeline on that. We're talking not to dwell on this timeline deal, but that was partially 20 into 21 and released in May of 21. I think the main one, Jake. Bill, you were around for that.
Post-war? I mean, it would have been
post-war. Yeah. The May update was the one that was
May update would have been May of 22. So you would have started that probably like May or June.
Okay, yeah, got ahead of myself.
The game wouldn't have been out 20.
Yeah.
It would have come out we probably would have started it around May or June of 21, and then I don't know when the first edition released, and then it would have been May of 22.
Yeah, I wasn't around for the original
final
release.
update.
That's right. That's right. So it was legit a freaking year of doing that.
Yeah, and I took post war and I did that guy right there.
Mm-hmm. Quincy Troop.
Oh yes, and you were so you had your 51 out before post war dropped, right?
No. I took post war and fast forwarded it 5 years. That's how I met you guys.
Okay, and then I released
because part of why the May update ended up as like big as it was because Bonnie ended up taking Bill's 55 or Bill's 51 and pulled a bunch of like prospects out of it.
Yes,
and
that's right.
It added to depth on 46.
Fill it out.
Helped.
Yeah.
We had so much more depth on that one afterwards, and then World Cup helped that grow too because you were digging through a bunch of different international leagues and just going through countries to try and find. I mean, post-war, we've talked about it on here before. Post-war's got like 6 different leagues worth of players on the free agent list.
Yeah.
And I mean, maxed out and using every slot possible on that thing. It's a monster. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, and it's weird going back and looking at that game, and that's when I used I had the names on the back of the jerseys. But and I hate it now. But then I kept doing it because I didn't know who half the guys were. So it was burning into my brain, and now we know everything.
And there was the weird glitch too because we were able to transfer that project from that was the PS4 to PS5 transition.
Yeah, and
as well, and it screwed up the helmets for some reason. So we had a bunch of. I don't think post-war had no flaps. I want to say every guy had flaps.
Yeah, everybody did a weird thing
where the ventilated or the modern helmets or whatever was stupid.
And then some side projects off that I did like a Cuban league, and then we did the World Cup, which was just a fictionalized version of WBC. We do something else on post-war with that. Or was that it? Yeah, that was it. Then what came next?
That was it.
What came next? 22. We did. Bill did
1927.
And Bill did 1961.
That's correct.
Correct. Yes. Bill toiling, and you came in. That was when you came in heavy on 22 for 27. 22 for 27. Jesus.
With stadiums.
And you went ape shit on stadiums.
Yeah.
There at the end, and
I have not developed that skill set at all since then. It's been great.
There's some Yanks from 27 right there.
Oh yeah.
Look at Musial in the corn. Oh, Bob.
Look at young Babe Ruth.
Yeah, look at that svelte.
Oh, yeah. Move my face. I want to see Lou Gehrig.
I don't know. Can I move your face?
All right.
Okay. Maximize. Oh, there's Bill. Oh,
that's not it.
Whoa, here we go.
Bill, you ready for your close-up?
Let me figure this out. Oh, there's Billy Martin.
Oh, Billy Martin.
Oh, man.
That's.
I'm losing my track here. Let me get rid of Billy. There's Bill. How do we get rid of Bill? Oh, I got to go back to this little thing here, and there we go. How do you move? Can I move them over here? Move them over there? Move them over there?
Toad
we go like that.
Nope. Screen
that ain't it.
Of just Bill in the corner. There's Gary.
There's Lou.
Hey, Lou. There you go.
There you go. There we go.
Toad, I'm going to steal this, and I'm going to drop it in the stream so Bonnie can put it on the screen. Bill's got Lou Gehrig's body.
Bill does?
I'm
There's
Where's
Bill
it
at
at?
Bill's at that game right there. If you can pick him out.
The guy
I
looks
just
like
put
John, shaved John Goodman.
I just put Toad's picture in there in the thing. I don't know if you can click on it.
Oops. So 27 and 61 on 22. Do we do anything after that? Couple of weird side. I know
you did.
We had a Bob
27.
Feller
I found it.
page.
I found it. 27 had a World Cup, but it was just USA and Cuba.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because there was nothing. I got so many images here. I gotta figure out where I'm switching. Keep going. Back to the shoes. There we go. What, Jake?
Hmm.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. What were we talking about? We're on
27
22.
had a world. It had a World Cup,
World Cup.
but it was just USA and Cuba. I found that.
And then we had a
poking around on
project.
there.
We had HEG Barnstorm too.
Barnstorm,
Yeah,
which
where we had-
Trey had a comment in the chat that said, "Get to the part where I show up. Let's make this about me."
Yeah, Trey.
So here it is. Trey
Yeah.
is here.
There it is.
We had talk and plan. I think it was kind of a precursor to 23. What was initially supposed to be the only project on 23. We were wanted to dip our toes into the era. We wanted to go older because Deadball is cool. We had a bunch of guys that we hadn't covered yet, and
Yeah.
then this project, this project happened, and I mean, what team we had? Bethlehem Steel League was a bunch of like companies in the Pennsylvania area. House
Yeah.
of David, as you can see, we had the Royal Poinciana hotel team. We had the Breakers hotel team.
It was fun.
Jesus, Greenwood. There was like a Mississippi States kind of league or something. All Nations. There was a ton of teams on this project.
Yeah, there's so many.
remember.
I've forgotten half the shit we've done at this point.
Was this when we did, or I don't know if you guys did much with it, but when we got kind of hooked up with the, what do you call it? The team in Texas.
Seguin. That was.
Seguin.
Yes.
Was that
I
early
just saw Smokey
23?
Joe Williams, so I think I had
Yes.
made that stadium.
You made that
for them,
stadium.
and-
Yeah.
yeah.
That was on because we had Smokey Joe as their guy.
Yeah.
God, yeah, we've known Dutch and Ernie for a minute now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I still hear from Dutch.
Barnstorm was cool.
Yeah, it was a
Barnstorm
fun
was
one.
Cool.
That's
I know
unbelievable.
another guy we haven't heard, Slugbug. If anybody remembers him,
yeah.
had
Yes.
his own little
He had
fictional.
the fictional.
Had his,
deal.
he had his own little fictional project he was putting some work in on, and I want to say that might have fallen on 22 because I know we had some project that some of his dudes were pulled from because his fictional was a lot more of a modern looking fictional project similar to what Bacon put together. But we took some of them and just lowered the ratings on those guys and made them look early 1900s sort of. I'm peeking at the chat. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm catching up
Federal
here.
League All-Stars was another team that was on there. And
Yeah,
I think Trey pulled the Addy Joss All-Stars or something.
Yes.
There was like a game. It wasn't like a complete roster, but there was enough for it was like a lineup and a pitcher after he died.
And there's a Smokey Joe in that stadium. You can see kind of in the background of that screenshot from June of 23. So anything else on 23 we did? What year was 84?
22? 22?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
20.
84
Jump to
was
20.
23.
Jesus.
So 23,
84 was 23.
23 was supposed to be 1915. And then we get MLB The Show
Oh my
23 comes out, and we don't have the no flaps template at launch.
That's
think
right.
84 had been talked about. 84 might have been, I can't remember because it's been so long. So 84 was probably in the plans, but I know we had talked heavily about 1915.
Yeah.
And then there's no flaps, so we shifted gears, dropped 15 completely, and then did 84, which
Played
was
Yeah.
AL, NL, Mexico, and it was gorgeous.
Some Japanese teams in there.
Japan was in there a little bit to fill the gaps. Fun project.
And then we did 15, but
Fun project.
Bill also
Fun project.
did.
We did 55.
Oh my God!
50, God, this was the big year.
Was that
This
on
was
98?
This is the year that ruined me. I had almost 2,000 hours on
55.
23.
What would have been the order? Trying to think of the order of how, because we had 84.
84.
Then I want to say we had
55.
84 World Cup.
Oh yeah.
We had World Cup, and then 55 happened.
Yep.
And
55
then
is
98 happened. And I don't think there was any other. I know Bonnie, you were working on a 55
Well, Clark cut off there.
was it Caribbean series or something? You had something with Sam Tursay made.
Yeah, that was on 23 based off of 55. Yeah.
There was that. So it was 55 and then 98 and then 15. This was also the year that Bill was sending a bunch of letters to SDS about equipment.
And what happened?
And there was a random update going into the winter, and we had a random catcher get added. I can't remember the guy's name.
Yeah.
He was in the Ranger system for a bit, but there was a catcher.
Taylor something, right?
Yeah.
It might have been. We can find it. But Flaps miraculously, after Bill having like the entire summer of sending emails to San Diego studios and Sony, no Flaps were back.
For a job there.
That too.
Yes.
Flaps were back, and I don't think. I want to say 1915 ended up releasing in 24.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was late.
I want to see, where's the trailer? Bonnie, are the trailers back up on the website?
I can go to parts.
Let me get the date.
Screen share too.
I got the date here.
Sure can.
15. Yeah, the 1915 released in, so almost a year after we were done with all of that. 1915 dropped August 11th, 2024.
Wow. Okay.
Because I think it was, the development on that was kind of long, because I know Trey pulled a bunch of weight on it, and then I took over and did a bunch, and then 24 came around, and we can kind of use this to segue into 24's business. 24 came around, and we were going to get going on 35. We were going to have two projects. We were going to do 1935.
35's ready.
2001.
It's about ready.
We were going to do those, and in the process of 01 being developed, 15 was getting finished.
Yeah.
And then eventually Bonnie took over on 15, got 15 done, and then we can move into here. Now we can move into 24. And I guess the year where we almost, looking back on it, the year where we almost had no major projects, because Bill was working on 2001 and the file corrupted and had some weird business happen. And I remember being at work, I think, and getting a text of like, the rosters, the dudes are not where they need to be.
Yeah.
2000, what a mess.
So loved.
That was my.
That's when I started my prescription.
Yeah, no, that was my year of Zoloft and lawyer emails. But that's
2001.
I'm looking for. I got some 2001 images here somewhere. That's the.
I'm glad people love that project, because I love that. I feel like the majority of the Discord loves it, and then I love that we all hate it.
Yeah,
I hate it. I can't stand
It's just
1-900
2001.
Hot Bill.
It's cool. It's cool, but equipment. Wrestling was fun. Oh, talking about there's some stuff for the new game leaking. It sounds like they're upping the created wrestler limit to 200 finally.
Oh wow.
There's been some stuff.
That's a lot
They're
of-
supposed to get rolling on 26's news cycle soon, and it sounds like it should release in March. Spring has been their slot, but God, ATG wrestling. Is
So
fun.
let's
Is that State in the ring? Sure looks like it.
it's State in the ring. I think it's Dutch on a table and the cat
And then is that
About-
Doug?
splash on him. I don't know. So
Stuff's fun.
I think we covered everything we did on 24. We started, let's backtrack a little bit. We started, what year did we start the Discord? 22, 21? No idea.
Well, hold on. The Discord I can see.
Yeah.
Because whenever I got that. Hold on. The Discord started possibly October 6th, 2020.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Damn.
Been that
Yeah,
long.
So been that long. Okay. Yeah. So holy shit. Yeah. Over 5 years on that. And in our 10th year, I guess, of the actual beginning of ATG, 6 years, going into our 7th year. With the show, let's talk about MLB 25, the most recent projects that I can't hardly remember either. Town Ball, right? Was that our
Town
first one this
Ball.
year?
Yes.
Town Ball, and then the Golden Age that we're all playing
Golden
right
Age.
now. I still have to finish your rebrands, Mo, so we can have separate profiles. So that's the fresh stuff. I really like Town Ball. I'm about to start the playoffs on that, and I'm in between season. I'm in the first off season on Golden Age.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Town Ball. We started that one late, right? Because we found
Yes.
It was
I wanna
like
say I
mid.
found-
Yeah.
I want to say I found no flaps, like in the first hour
Yeah.
of the game coming out. I think I found it because I was up for the late release. I want to say I found it before I went to bed the night that the release came out, or maybe it was the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we started Golden Age quick because we had made that decision that was the big one for the year. And I was actually just looking back, and I'm going to try to get the picture up on the screen here, Bonnie, or cue it up in the screen. But I just found a picture from July 1st, and Jake, I don't know if you remember kind of where you had started this thing, but you had the idea of having the Deadwood team.
Yes.
And was it Deadwood?
It was. He had Deadwood and some other weird Jake stuff, I'm sure.
Yeah. So
Probably some moonshiners or some people with weird beards.
well, I don't remember.
Ew, are
Trey.
you talking about? Are you
Trey had
talking
the cult.
about the other? Well, there was another cult team that I talked about doing because Trey has Short Creek.
Short Creek, right?
Yeah.
But I talked about doing like a reverse House of David team where it was just dudes, no beards, bald heads,
No eyebrows.
and no eyebrows. And I said like call it like the House of Dale or House of Earl or something. So it was just a complete. It's just the House of David. That team that team ended up not happening. But
Excuse me.
they're
Well, and
you know.
Bonnie, I don't know if you can see that.
There we go.
So Jake had this idea. Is like, hey, I want to do a thing in Deadwood, and I was like, and he sent me a picture, and for whatever reason, it struck me as just a really, really cool spot because it was like kind of this
yeah.
V-shaped valley, and I'm like, what if the park was set in the valley?
Yeah.
I remember now.
Yeah. So I put this together. This was July 1st of 2025, and I think that this was the first field that was built. And then we started going but well, yeah, we all started going bonkers with stuff, and we had the San Quentin prison team came up, and then all of a sudden we started using Chat GPT to generate all the rosters. And I don't know, I had this bright idea. I still have a picture of it in my phone. It was on July 2nd. I remember I was coming home from Buffalo. I was like, I'm going right through all these little Erie canal towns. What if we did a New York State Canal League? And then I'm like, I'm going to put a stadium in the canal. So I don't know. That ended up being a really cool project that we got done very, very quickly. Very quickly.
And just like the uniqueness of just the parks and like everything, there's so much character to all of it.
Yeah.
The
teaser.
That I don't think
teaser trailer showing there.
Hasn't really been like achieved. I don't know. It's like it's a different. I'm trying to figure out how to say it. It's just like fictional projects are cool. But I think just because this thing, it went from just we had ideas for teams, and then it turned into each league or each division is its own league, and we got like really regional with it, and it just everything had its own like every part of each division had its own kind of character going on, and the stadiums really sell that.
And you can see guys, not to interrupt, but making the stadiums, like Bill said, actually scouting out locations in these regions in these towns.
I was going to say, with the Deadwood one,
pick this plot of land to put it on. I know Arch works the same way. I think
I remember looking up. I think I pulled up Getty late one night and was like searching like 1930s era Deadwood, South Dakota, and trying to find I could probably dig up the images again. And I remember sending those to Bill and just be like, dude, this is the town. Yeah. And then the park, you look at the park, and if you look at those images, it's perfect.
Yeah.
I really like the Uncle Chuck's compound is fun too.
I was trying to bring this up. I was trying to load up a trailer.
What's Bill? It's one of the teams. Is it the Claybacks? I think that have the brick park.
Yeah,
they got the brick walls.
Yeah, it's all brick, and it's like dug right into the stands are like in the side of a hill.
So good.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then the Colombo Mining Company.
Oh,
that dirt field glitch.
God, I don't.
Yeah, that was Arch on that one.
Yeah, Arch. Bonnie, throw that picture up.
I'm trying.
There was something. Because I know a lot of this. I don't know if he's still doing it or not. But I remember there was some glitches, and I think kind of starting with the foul line glitch. I know Arch was starting, and I think he might be watching, so he can correct if needed. I want to say he was working on some parks on 24 to start them, and I think he was transferring them over and then finishing them on 25.
Yeah,
there was a weird workaround with one of the glitches. I can't remember which one it was, but I don't know. All that stuff ended up happening, and it's gorgeous.
Yeah, he does some bouncing around between the two games to create what he needs to create. But yeah, that if you haven't done a franchise on Town Ball, I highly suggest it. You don't have to stick to the teams we made. It's a cool fictional thing, not based in modern times. So make your own teams or whatever. Do a fantasy draft. That's another way you could do with that thing too. Just
what was so funny about that is when we first started doing the streams and ChatGPT was coming up with the the background story of these dudes, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Why they were in San Quentin, or the scandalous nonsense that they did in the taverns, along the canals or whatever. It's awesome.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
So Bonnie, you and I both broke the single season home run record in our respective versions of Town Ball.
Yes.
Who was yours?
Sully Walsh with my Cape Girardeau Kappa Haas.
Kappa, it's a great stadium.
I made that. I like it. Yeah.
No, that's an awesome one.
That came out. It's cozy. Short porch, and I've had a lot of 330-foot homers
Nice.
with him. But yeah, it's a fun one. And you did it with you, correct?
Yeah, my
There you
alter ego coal stove.
There you go.
Old stove.
I don't know if I have. I'm still looking for. If you saw the clips I have on my laptop that I have to purge when it tells me, "Hey man, this thing's getting too full." I got shit
Arch.
everywhere.
Arch said yes. He works with the foul line glitch on 24, and he finishes the stadiums on 25. Says it also gives him more memory on 25 with a few tricks.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, the master, the tricks.
Stadium Kings.
So we're on 25. We were talking about Town Ball. Now we go to Golden Age, correct? Golden Age.
Golden Age.
ATG Golden Age. What is this clip? I don't know what that is. What's Mo getting hit in the face? Oh, there we go.
Oh, bing. Look at that
Jesus.
hair.
Oh, this is the whole compilation we did a couple. I don't know why there's no sound, but that's fine. This was an intro from I don't know when. This guy's getting. Oh,
Yeah, that sucks.
that does suck.
Another cool intro
Commercial
we
break
had
here,
was
yeah.
the one. I don't remember what episode it was, but I know it was when the leagues were still going strong. Bonnie took the intro from 21's game and plugged in like all the main dudes from the league at that time, and it was our own goofy little
that's
character intro.
that's somewhere here in a folder.
That's been a while.
I do have some Golden Age clips though. I'm loading if you want to talk about whatever.
You guys want to
so I mean, for my franchise personally, I'm just trying to get back to 1951 and have it be the right way. So I think I probably played about 30 or so games of Golden Age from the 49 season, and man, it is slick. And Mo, I know that you did a bunch of free agent stuff toward the end and really kind of beefed that thing up. I talked to you guys briefly about maybe doing like a franchise setup tutorial. It was like a quick recap on rebrands and like where to find stuff. And I'm actually, if anybody is interested, I'm happy to discuss it. But if anybody's interested in kind of moving seasons forward accurately, as opposed to allowing the system to do what it's going to do, because I don't want mock pro helmets and ice cream gloves out of the 1950s. So the way that I've got my franchise going is I'm literally using like up on my screen right now, the 1950 Major League Baseball transactions. So I'm going day by day, simulating through the seasons, doing the transactions. And then in the off seasons, what are those one overall templates that don't have the flaps on? I'm using those to create, the amateur free agent signings and all that kind of stuff. So I'm right now up to just shy of the All-Star break of the 1950 season. And I don't know, I may do like a weekly stream or a couple times a week stream of like 51. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but it's cool as hell. It plays really well. And I think, if you can really be strategic about how you're doing roster moves and, utilizing those one overall templates, you can probably make this thing go forever. Well, for a long time anyway.
It's a lot of moves.
I think it'd be nice. You'll have to point me in the direction where you're looking, because I think, especially going forward with 76, I think doing the free agent list similar to how it was done on 2001, because 2001, I'm in the middle of my second super long-term sim with that roster, and I'm probably, I don't know, 30, 40 years-ish deep in that thing now, and there's still like a couple straggler real guys that are retiring. But
Yeah,
having-
Schmitty.
trying to go through and find as many guys that fit within that, how many 18-year-olds can we get on that free agent list just for prospects and guys that even if they didn't debut until 5 years later, get them in there. They can be
Easy.
30, 40, 50 overall guys on there, but that A potential, the B potential, it keeps getting them signed and helps create extra depth and longevity when you're simming on there. And then if you're gonna kind of do what you're doing where you're shuffling guys around to set up and like, hey, I want this guy, need this guy on Boston or something, they're right there in the free agent list and you can slide them right on over without having to do too many steps in terms of like creating this guy on the fly.
Right.
Extra depth.
No sound on it.
She's a pretty project, though. I'll tell you.
Yeah, I'm figuring this producing gig out here. You can't. Yeah, I gotta have Windows tabs open. You can't see it here in the command center. Here in the Love's parking lot.
Yes.
Where, there's just, I'm figuring it out. Seamless. We're 47 minutes in. We want to talk about, before we go to music and close this thing up and other nonsense towards the end, talk about plans for 26 that we've discussed before.
Yeah.
What we're doing. Yeah.
Centennial. So, we haven't done a proper 60s project because that 61 project, I mean, I did that. That was America's Catchers Productions. That was not even part of ATG. That was
before you got jumped in.
Yeah, and you guys obviously we were consulting on that one, right? We were definitely back and forth, but we haven't done a proper 60s or 70s ATG project. It felt like coming up on the 250th anniversary of the country, 50th anniversary of the season that we're paying tribute to.
Yes,
it felt like a good one, right? Because there's, I don't know, for me, when these projects you have that changing of the guard happening, I feel like that's when we really get a lot of bang for our buck.
And that's that's what we focused on. I think with a lot of these has been it's
so that's definitely happening here, right? We've got a lot of those guys that are kind of getting toward the back end of their career, and then you're getting the guys that, quite frankly, Bonnie, you and I grew up with, right? Kind of coming to stardom. So it's a cool one for sure. I'm excited about it.
Yeah, that's a good kind of like, because 49 we kind of have like that changing of the guard thing. 49 was kind of a good start because we have it there, and in that one, in a sense, we still have some big name stars that they're pushing the end. Like Musial at that point, there's, the age starts to, he's still amazing. But it's like the Cardinals team of the 40s, those guys started to kind of fizzle off with guys like Slaughter and some of those dudes. But you got some guys popping up, like Mays is on there. And Willard Brown is in his mid 30s and kind of starts to regress after that point. But for a lot of these projects that we've done in the past, and kind of ran into it with trying to figure out what was going to happen after 84 and everything, all the projects we did on 24. A lot of the rosters we'd done kind of had some kind of historical event happen within the sport. Like 27 was, I think, Ruth's 60 homer year.
It was.
So we had that we were going to cover in that project. And then, the original post-war was 1940, rooted in 1946. World War II just ended, and all of those, all the stars were coming back from service. 84, there was something on 84. I know the Tigers, I think, were a cool one that there was always some kind of historical thing we were looking at in the league.
Trickle down
was Bonds.
Trickle down economics.
And 2001 was Bonds, and then
Twin Towers.
2001 was Bonds, and then we'd kind of hit every major baseball record thing, and then leads into what you were saying about
Man.
the changing of the guard thing.
I feel like cutting some lines up. Brushback Funk. What you know about Brushback Funk, Bill?
I can't hear it, so you're just talking.
No. I'm just dancing. Yeah, 76 is going to be the templates. When we deliberate on how the templates are going to be, is going to be a fun one. Do we just give
we're
everybody
gonna have to have a
mustaches?
couple of types of templates.
Mustaches.
Give us the mid calf. Give us the mid calf.
Please.
I watched that game. I watched a Fidrich start. It was a Monday Night Baseball game, 76. It's on YouTube. That is, somebody remastered it. It looks really good. And everybody has the mid calf socks in 76 in that era. So
please. That would be great.
Yeah.
Nah, it's
cool.
It's going to be fun. It's, I mean, we've got a lot of guys that we've never featured before. And there's, like I said, a changing of the guard, that's happening. I think it's probably the best way to say it, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty pumped about this one. Not there he is.
That's
not
crazy.
That
matches up pretty good, man.
It does. Wow.
Yeah. That's what Toad's screenshot.
Yeah, I saw that in Discord too.
God.
I don't know. Yeah, I think it'll be a cool year for sure. It's a good one. And then I gotta try to convince you guys to do maybe a 60s project next year.
Yes.
Yeah. What would we go with? Would you do a 68?
No, we can should we do an open brainstorming session?
I don't know. You do where do you start on that? You got a big turn because you got the year of the pitcher and then an expansion.
That was the year I was going to suggest was 68.
I was going to say 68 or 69. 69, you get those extra expansion teams, but 68's so awesome. You get the big Denny McLain and big Bob Gibson years.
And 69's been done a couple times on previous years. I've seen it in the vault I know 22 and 23 for sure. I mean, I'm
also pretty confident seeing that 1915 worked as well as it did. We could achieve some of the ridiculous pitcher numbers that you see in 68. I'm very confident that we can make that happen.
I just got a text from Tigert.
So just trying to think, and Jake, you've talked about this before in terms of like trying to get these projects to almost like run into one another. There would still be a pretty significant gap between 55 and 68, right? So we might want to think about that for maybe take another look at 61, right?
I was going to say that'd be a good one, especially now with where we're at in terms of the way we go about making these projects. I mean,
what does this say?
Yeah.
Tiger just texted me. Endless
61 would be fun.
Endless pancakes at IHOP. I have a text from Zach Tigert.
Endless pancakes.
Yeah.
But
a text at 8 p.m. I get a text from him saying endless pancakes.
I don't know. I feel like each decade, I think, because I hate the really just not every year doesn't need a project. You don't need 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87. You don't need that. These rosters you can do enough with. It's a waste of space and it's a waste of time.
Whoa!
You can get enough done with these projects. There's enough space. There's enough slots. You can do enough. We've seen it with 46. 2001, I think, is probably the biggest example for as much as we have said about that project. Again, what we did, 93-man rosters, maxing out every slot on there, full minors, and then going in and having dudes like Votto, Greinke, all kinds of other players on the free agent list. Those guys move in. Are they going to get signed by their team that they actually ended up playing for? Probably not. But you can easily stretch 01 at least 15 years
Yeah.
on that thing.
I haven't
There's
played a lot.
enough. You're gonna get some randoms in there. You're gonna have some curly mustaches. You're gonna have some ice cream gloves. You're gonna have some smiley face gloves. Some stuff's gonna get a little weird on it, but if you take the time, put it on there, you can make it nice. And I really think if you can get a roster at the start of a decade, a roster at the end of the decade, you can make it happen.
Yeah.
Now, as you go further back, like we have 46 and 49, rosters get a little weird. So you can kind of make that window a little tighter so you can play 46 and lead into 49 pretty nicely.
Hey, Jake,
from the standpoint of depth.
Can you see the screen share? This on the 76 tip. Watch this. This is a Nettles homer. Looks like in the ALCS. Watch his fan, everybody. Yeah. Anyway, go ahead.
Anyway,
but
I'm producing.
I think it just depends. It depends on time period. But like as the more modern you get, you don't need 100 different projects within a decade. So like Bill was talking about doing 60s. I think if we did say do 61, we can probably get enough depth in there to at least stretch to early 70s, possibly get it to 76. But that would be a decent little pocket where if you wanted to do 61, we could come back in a couple of years and revisit and do a late 60s project.
Right.
If that makes sense.
I like 68 is fun. 61's always cool because it's an expansion year too, correct, Bill?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. Who, Angels, Senators again, maybe? Was it? Or Twins?
No, they moved to I think the Twins. I think they moved to
became
Minnesota. Was it the Colt 45s?
Yes, that's cool.
Yeah.
And if they give us customizable leagues, it makes things a lot easier.
My God,
that would be cool.
It would.
That's all I want.
Me too. It would make life so easy. It would just make life so easy.
Just give me that over transfers.
I don't think transfers. And the ability to expand, right? So they got they should like in a GM mode. They should they should give you the ability to expand the league. But I don't know.
Because we don't even have. I remember when they did the rebrands, they kind of even the game and commentary kind of words it and treats it like expansion, but you're not expanding the league, you're just rebranding a club.
Yeah.
It's not a new team. You can give them a new stand. You're just moving the team around.
Here's a commercial break real quick. I got an old, brought to you by Goat Simulator. That was Macy, probably like 10 years ago. I
was going to ask if it was a young Mo Jordan.
Oh, all right.
Game.
So 76 is going to be awesome.
So the question I want to throw out is, I guess first and foremost, I'd be curious if anybody's listening to this. Does anybody desire a project or a fictional project? Because Jake and I had knocked around an idea on that too. So I don't know that we really hammered it out, but the idea was, I believe, like a collegiate baseball, a collegiate baseball league.
Yes,
yes,
we're talking about. And that would be a cool. Like a town ball-ish.
And I was thinking like
modern. Yeah,
like 1996.
Yeah.
Or 98, something like that. You're
starting to get and goatees.
Yeah, goatees and bleach blonde hair. Yeah.
I would love. Bonnie's probably got pictures somewhere. That'd be a good one too for us to bring the ATG All Stars back on. I feel like
That's
Yes.
Get
Arch.
everybody.
Sorry, Arch, I just saw your message. We need a circle template. We need an absolute circle template for 76. I can tell
Yes.
you that.
Oh God, yeah. Whoever's got the steady
Perfectly
hand.
rounded walls. Bonnie knows how much I freak out when
Yeah, I'll sit there.
when walls are not perfectly round.
Or some of the templates have a million dots. When you go in, you got to find that template with not as many dots for the square templates, and I guess for the round one, you need a bunch of dots. The clicky dots.
Right, clicky dots.
Yeah, whatever the hell they are.
We can absolutely make a stadium list happen for Arch.
Yep.
And I'd imagine, because I'm curious what could be transferred over, because I know I've seen the Discord, I've seen the updates and what he's been posting in the Discord. Like, he just finished the county stadium for 1960.
Okay,
Yeah.
he's doing.
And then he had something else. Where is it at? He had something else recently he just finished, I thought.
Oh, too many files.
I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. He was working on some Japan parks. But I know he just did 1960 County Stadium. So I mean, I'd imagine he's got some stuff that'd be easy to convert to. But
So I appreciate the use of spacing in your cookie cutters word. Very nice. But yes, cookie cutter stadiums for sure.
Spacing. Transition, real quick. Toad 85.
Oh,
We talked about that already. We might have earlier. Hall of
you
Fame
flashed
voting.
it early on. Hall of
He's-
Fame voting was extended. Ballots close
Tonight.
probably midnight Eastern tonight.
Yeah. Toad's a busy man.
11:59.
boycott the ATG Hall of Fame. Boycott it.
Right in
New
Mattingly.
format for January.
Yeah.
New format for January. Toad had that sent out. We've got 4 ballots now, and you vote for 3. You have 3 votes for each ballot, or something along those lines.
Yeah,
It's nice. Hopefully we get some inductees. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
Go
know.
vote. Go
that might
vote.
be
Go vote.
that might have to wait till the show next week, unless we do a quick one sometime this week. We're all kind of
We'll figure it out.
working again.
Figure it out. But get those votes in.
You got
I
travel
might
this week, Bill?
Might send another thing out.
Bill, you traveling this week?
Yep.
Ugh. I need to, but I'm not gonna this week, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Buffalo actually looks like they're supposed to get hit with some decent weather this week, I think. So maybe not. We'll see.
Let's take another break here real quick. Mo come back and do his music. Are you ready, Mo?
Are you doing music?
I got one I'm going to mention. I don't even have a list. I got it in my head.
I meant to send you the screenshot of
Yeah,
my
I
list.
can't do nothing, but here's a.
Oh,
me just
God,
get
those were so much fun. We really flamed out on the
Yeah,
wrestling.
it's a lot of stuff with this hobby. It's a lot of
God,
freaking
I miss the
time.
wrestling.
And Bill, you have really been Reggie stirring the drink the past couple of years on this thing. So thank you for that and being a part of this and joining. You're a freaking taskmaster, and you bring the organization. Appreciate it, much needed.
I bring the organ to organization.
Yeah, he brings the organ. Mo, remember that GIF? Oh yeah.
Maybe you guys want birthdays?
Yeah.
Do a birthday real quick.
I got a couple
Okay.
birthdays.
I know you
2 of
told
them
me,
have
yeah.
already been seen.
You told me.
Bonnie's aware of 2 of them.
I'm working on it. You just talk.
First guy, switch hitter, a product of Kingston, played from 1981 to 1999. He's
What?
a 3-time All-Star, 3-time
Murray.
World Series champion.
Eddie Murray.
Avery.
Giants, Angels, Twins, Angels,
Roy Davis.
Royals, Yankees.
Chili.
Oh, Chili.
Chili.
Oh, we showed him.
Chili.
already. Yeah, that's
we
right.
did have.
We did.
Oh,
okay.
look at that. Paying tribute to Joe D with a chili dog. I love that.
He was great in his
Ah.
1 year with the Royals.
Caught
Great
that
one.
one. And then we got one more.
Yeah.
I didn't grab pictures for the other guy, but happy birthday to Kurt Flood.
You gotta like Kurt Flood.
Should be in Cooperstown, but he's not.
Yeah, one of the reasons
Um,
everybody's getting paid.
All these.
Yeah.
Everybody complains about the Dodgers.
Should be
I wanna-
complaining
but,
about
yeah.
Kurt Flood.
Kurt
I wanna-
Flood, 7 Gold Gloves. But anyway,
wanna
next
work-
guy's a Royal.
I want to work with the Dodgers.
Cubs and Royals. Hit 303 in 1977. He'll be on bicentennial.
Ooh.
He hit 221 with the Cubs. First base, outfield, first round pick in the 1970 draft. Bonnie already knows.
He's a first round pick.
First round pick was
my
drafted 20th overall in 1970 out of William Howard Taft Charter High School in Woodland Hills, California.
Oh yeah, I'm still getting. His dad was a game show host.
Great hair.
You don't remember. There's Kurt Flood for everybody. Can't
Kurt
not
Flood.
have his picture. You probably don't remember this guy, Eric Haynes. That name sound familiar to you? Lori probably remembers him.
No.
Not you, Bill, because he's a guy that we hung out with in Kansas City a little bit. He's a friend of Lopez. And he just talked. He's a nice guy, but just talked all the time. Like he fucking knows everybody in town. And he's used to party at this guy's place, this guy being Pete Lecoq. And he used to always talk about Pete Lecoq making, he always had good weed and would make burritos for everybody and called them Petey burritos. So that's my story about that, dude. Here's Trey.
That's Trey.
Trey's our benefactor. He is our benefactor, our sponsor, our number one sponsor. This man right there in the suit, the power suit, provided us with this StreamYard software
Erwin R. Shyster.
this year. I appreciate that, Trey. Stay gold, baby. Yeah, good talk, good episode 300. We're gonna get back in my shop here at some point.
Studio. I'm excited to return to the studio.
Maybe that'd be a good one for next week. It only makes sense to get back in the
Yes.
studio. I gotta move
301 back in the shed. A
some
grand return.
move some junk. You want to do your
Featuring
music?
Bonnie's roast beef box that he bought.
Oh God. Yeah. I couldn't. I don't know if you can. That's gonna show up good.
Do you have it with you?
Yeah, I'm gonna put
Where is it?
He has his feet up.
It's
No,
not working on the green screen.
Yeah, you can't see it on the green screen thing here.
That's
but
okay.
That's all right. No, it's here. There it is. Hold on. My beef box.
I know you got a picture of it.
Lori, my sugar mama. Hold on, it's loading. Roast beef. Swift's premium.
This premium.
We've dated this box here
With gravy.
with gravy. It's from Project of Argentina from Swift's Premium Beef Company, based out of Chicago, brought the beef. It was cans of beef in this box. And the box is dated, it said 1930s to 1950s. We got it for $15 at
Awesome.
antique store here in lovely Cottondale, over by, it's not Meat Depot, but it's what's Fresh Value. It's a sister store of Northport.
Meat
Meat Depot.
Depot.
Meat Depot. You can see that. I like to post their advertisements. They're a sponsor of us as well. They just don't know it on the ATG Marketplace because they do cool pictures of like messed up chicken wings and they make their employees hold it and they put their pictures on Facebook. It's strange.
Do we want to close with card talk?
You gonna do your music? You want to do your music next week in the studio?
Let me
You
grab.
have like 18. You said though.
I have a list of 18, but I was gonna grab a screenshot and plug it in, and I was gonna grab a screenshot of Trey's to put on here too, since Trey's not here.
Yeah, you have trays.
Can't take part.
Can you add the
So I was just
screenshot?
gonna steal let me just steal one from
Load it
Discord
real
real
quick.
quick.
Yeah, load it. If you can do that.
And we can just
I'll-
flash them up here because I don't feel like reading off 18
No,
albums.
that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, you can talk about your number one.
It had to be 18. It's the only way.
Toad saw my Ken Burns box.
Ken Burns box set.
Yeah, the
Yeah, would you?
VHS. Oh, yes. Very nice. Yeah, the original VHS. It's got Gary Carter on it and number 14 for the Red Sox in the 86 series, it looks like.
StreamYard does not like me.
It's not loading up.
There's one.
Arch, that would be amazing.
Arch is amazing.
All right. Trey and I have our music lists on there. Trey, it's going in there against your
Oh,
will.
there's Trey.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
There you go, Trey.
There's Trey's list.
Dice Spitz, female fronted punk band. Yeah, I don't know much of that.
Great.
On Wednesday, that's a good country-ish album. We all know Weekend Friends.
I need to check. I think you've sent me a little bit of that. I need to.
Yeah,
at
it's
least in the
good.
Discord. I've seen Wednesday. I watched one video. I need to check it out.
It's good. What's yours, Jake? Oh, there's yours right
Too
there.
much. A lot of music. It's
The
tiny.
hell? From the
But-
Pyre Beach Bunny. I don't know that either. Scowl. I like them. Seen them.
Scowl's great.
Turnstile's
Oh.
great. Don't know
I had
that.
a bunch of random stuff that had cool album covers pop up this year,
Yeah.
and then it resulted in good music.
Tyler
So just
Childers.
a lot of randoms. But
Childers is probably my number 2.
Childers was good.
Childers
Childers
was good.
Very good.
Bill, what do you got? Merle Haggard, you said?
Yeah, I've listened to country in some form or fashion quite a bit, and never really got into that era. And for whatever reason,
It's clicking.
I started listening to it, and I am definitely a Merle Haggard guy, that's for sure. George Jones,
Not so much.
well, yeah, kind of fell into like Cody Jinks and Childers and all those guys too. So
Yeah, Childers is
Childers
great.
great.
good stuff.
Childers, he's going to be in Birmingham at the new amphitheater in June.
As much I was like, I saw that date pop up and I got excited, and then I saw it's in an amphitheater, and I immediately lost interest.
in
It just
June,
sounds awful.
in
June outside.
Alabama. Yeah, it's tough.
No.
I looked at the
No.
only there's no pairs of seats left. There's a lot of $80 seats, but none together. And it had those pit seats were like 200, or the pit standing only was like $250. And I'm too cheap for that. My number 1 album of the year was Viagra Boys, which is like the
Love the audio on these. So
Can you hear it?
so crunchy. No.
Yeah. So yeah,
Same
probably
video
not,
though. I think it shows up good on the YouTube stream.
Yeah.
The audio does, but for us in this now. Burped.
yeah. Swedish weirdos, tongue in cheek,
Weirdos.
and yeah, mostly not weird, but just tongue in cheek and doing weird things for the sake of saying that was weird and basically to fuck with people. So I like them. That and then Tyler Childers. That's my jam. I know that was Tigers as well. We've got a show Tuesday night, Jake.
Yes.
Me, you, and Tarai in Birmingham. Real quick, Sincere Engineer.
I don't even
And
know
then
where's the show at. What venue?
Trim Tab Brewing. It's the same place we went to a couple years
yes,
ago, but
Ghost Train.
it's got a different name. Microbrew places changing names all the time. Show again brought to you by Trey Roberts. Good episode, guys. This was a blast. The goal is to transition into more of these. Mo of these, correct?
Mo of these.
Mo of these. We're figuring this out. We got a little gap time to actually play the game, and if any projects pop up between now and April or whenever the hell the game comes out, so be it.
We're
yeah.
just coming up on
Just kind of playing
an
it,
hour
man.
and 15 minutes on this. This is a good. I think that we've done what 3 or 4 of these now.
Yep.
With
This is a good. It's a good setup.
Figuring this out. Big thanks to
There
Arch.
will always be. That's a big art.
That's the main. Yeah, he's number 1 on that list. He knows it.
I don't know if anybody does. Anybody I feel like we always gotta have some kind of card talk. I guess going.
Oh,
into
yeah, cards.
It's the new year now.
Close it with cards.
Does
My bad.
What's everybody's like? Does anybody have a card that's like their goal this year? Like what's the big chase for 26? I feel like Bill has one because I know those collections you got going on.
Yeah,
Not to put Bill on the
that's the
spot.
thing is like I'm so torn as to what I should be focusing on right now. So I'm putting together the Mattingly Career Tops PSA 10 run.
Whew.
So I've got most of them, but 85 through 88 I need, and then 95. So I've got that kind of going. I'm getting into the big boy cards with the Mantle collection. There you go. So the next one for that one is the 55 Bowman. So that's definitely a big chase for the year. And then I've got these 4 of these books with the awards collection. I got I don't know if you can see that. Is that backwards?
Black.
No, you're
No.
good.
Okay, yeah. So I've got a bid in on that card right now. So this is where the 52
Black.
starts.
Nice.
All right, so you got Bobby Shantz and Hank Sauer and Harry Bird. So I got some wood to chop on that. So yeah, I got a lot of irons in the fire. That's for sure.
I don't really. I'm sure we'll hit a show here and there. I picked up I got that mini. Last weekend?
Yeah.
I had
These are
my
good picks.
I kept my usual budget going to those shows, and I had my eye on that 58 Mays, and the guy, we were still $10 off, and I wouldn't waver $10 with him, and I went with that mini with the dealer next to him and picked up just some of these randos. Yeah. That Musial was chewed up. I think it's towards the end of his career, one of his last.
Yeah.
It's like
Yep.
$5, man.
Yeah.
$5.
I love
$5.
that 60 design.
It's the sideways. It works. It's really cool.
So good. It'd be fun to see. I know Topps just released the design for 26, which I like.
Yeah.
I've
do
seen
like
the consensus on it. It's been pretty positive. The cool. You got that right there.
Yeah, I had it ready, man.
I will say, because I saw some of the show nerds, some of the DD dorks talking about it. This will be a good one for the game too. I feel like this will look cool on the
Cool. Yeah.
on the game.
Trey says
Trey 49 Jackie for him.
and
Big Bowman. I'm assuming that or was it Bowman or
Leaf?
Fleer? No,
Leaf.
I'm picturing a card. Leaf. Yeah.
Yeah. And the Mayor Pittsburgh 59 Mantle and a Gibson rookie.
So
Nice.
wait a second. So Trey is doing the Mattingly run too? He said, I'm
Trey,
also
isn't
doing
he?
that lacking 85 and 84.
Yes.
Oh,
Nice.
he's also doing
He
it.
is.
Oh, Card Bros.
sir.
You guys
Look
should have a
at that.
sleepover. Bring your shoe boxes.
You have a sleepover.
Yeah, we got
Slumber
some
party.
baller collectors here. Look at these guys.
Yeah,
Ooh.
59
Ah.
Gibson rookie.
I saw a PSA 1 59 Mantle at that show. PSA 1 just brutalized, and it was $180. So the kids like the Mick. I'm assuming that's a Bob Gibson rookie and not a Josh Gibson rookie from that one postcard that he has.
I'd
You
like
got
to
there.
do
Oh,
some kind
there's
of
Bill.
big
What is that? A 5?
card pickup.
What is that?
A 3.
3.
Nice.
Sexy. I had the Aaron Judge card for 2026. I like them, man. I like the polyester jersey fabric look on the one side of
cool.
the card. And they usually do some pretty cool stuff with their anniversaries. I know in 2001 I love that set, and it had good rookies and they had really cool inserts. Laughlin, yeah. Bob. Anything else we didn't talk about? We'll see. Bunch of signings.
I
the
just
Mets.
want more Starfin cards.
You got a good Starfin club. We got 3 or 4 now.
I'm up to 4, I think. Bill Lovely gift from Bill for graduation. And then I got one from Trey a couple years ago, and then I got two
Man.
other ones that I bought.
These
But
uncles.
there's a ton on eBay. I'm gonna figure out. I'm gonna grab some. I know. I don't know. I don't know if it's necessarily like for this year, but I know there's that Caramello Silvio Garcia card I'd like to finally get.
Deportivos. Deportivos.
That would be sick. Just all as many Starfin cards as I can get. I know last year I wanted to pick up a Benny Koff cigarette card. There's a few on eBay for decent prices. I never got around to it. But
Today I just discovered some Puerto Rican Winter League cards from like 88, 89 that were pretty cool.
Nice.
Cheap, like a 17-year-old Pudge Rodriguez pre-rookie
nice.
in one of those sets. You can get it for like $6. There's your Meat Depot truckload.
Can you bring up the
Sales.
pictures of Jack Black and Sami Zayn again?
Of Sami Zayn and Jack Black?
Jack Black.
Oh, that was Turf Beard's.
Oh.
Yeah, his personally brand fertilizer. He's feeding me. We're going to Gainesville again, actually.
That's not
Yes.
Jack Black and Sami Zayn, huh?
That's
No,
not.
that's not.
That's Bonnie and Brian Grill.
Those are each two pretty high up employees in each of their companies.
Eating fireworks fertilizer
I'm
with
eating
two
it.
Z's.
Yep, eating it. Nah.
Looks Looks like popcorn kernels.
Yeah. It's a little bit of work this week. Oh God, Jake, we leave Saturday. You got your work deal figured out. Do you work next
What
Saturday?
time?
When we get up, Beard's gonna feed us. We're going to Florida, Bill,
You're going to Florida.
next weekend for a quick trip. See
I need
band.
I haven't been to Gainesville in 2 years.
So what time can you leave, Jake?
I don't work until Tuesday.
All right.
So I need a
So we
Flacco's
can-
burrito.
So
Need
we
a
can.
Flacco's burrito in my mouth as soon as we get into the city.
Yeah. So it'll be like a mini fest because who knows what you're gonna have for grad school if you can get down there again this year. So we're going. Yeah, we got concert.
I was peeking at that a little bit. The grad school path. If I start in the fall, I could probably be done in spring, if not by next fall.
But I was just
With
saying,
what I'm looking at.
it might
We're
impede
talking-
your fest
Talking stuff.
return to fest. It might impede upon that.
Flacco's. I need.
Gentlemen, we are 10 weeks away from America's Catcher being in Alabama.
Where are you gonna be? Gulf Shores.
Yeah.
Ow!
Well,
It's not.
Wonder if
close.
there's a third beer. I'm assuming you're flying down.
yes.
So I don't know. We'll see what happens around. We make a guest appearance live in studio,
In studio.
Right.
or if everybody just meets in Gulf Shores.
Yeah.
Well,
At Bill's Hotel in Gulf
at my
Shores.
mom's house.
Oh, it's your mom's
show
house.
up like paparazzi.
Your mom lives in Gulf
Amer-
Shores.
No, an Airbnb type thing, VRBO, whatever.
Oh, so this is a family trip. This isn't work.
No, this is not work.
Okay, gotcha.
I think this was discussed a while back. I recall.
Yeah,
this.
dude, I can't remember shit, man.
I can't either.
remember
Yeah.
shit. I'm barely not.
Uh,
I'm almost wet in the bed. What the hell's going on? having dreams about peeing. It's like, holy shit, you better get up. Yeah. Wow. Look at this face.
Oh, God. That's awesome.
We're fucking getting old. Mo's
Mike
not.
the Legend says we need ATG live on location returning. Mike, if you'd start recording segments for us doing that, we'll put you.
Yeah,
in the show.
we're our focus is coming back. New season. We love the community input. Send us whatever the hell you want, and I try to grab it.
Well, we'll be in Gainesville for technically.
We can probably throw one down
We probably need to throw a quick show together Friday
and do the Hall of Fame results.
and do the hall results, and then I guess maybe shoot for 302 being returned to the studio.
probably, unless I get
So this might be
Off
the
my ass.
last
and
last
the-
of something.
I got a bunch of wood and shit stacked up in half of the shop there. So yeah, Bill's going to Buffalo.
On.
We'll be in Gainesville. At Lucy's live, Lucy's bar. I need to get that spicy chicken sandwich probably.
Great.
Try that. We'll probably
Do
have
it.
Anybody got anything else? I think we hit.
Go play Golden Age.
Yeah, go play
Go
Golden
play
Age.
Golden Age. Go play Town Ball.
Go play Town Ball.
No.
Go
That's
watch Legend Sports podcast he started.
Oh, and yeah, I forgot about this. Yeah, I want to see that guy too. He's got one coming up at 10 o'clock, doesn't he? The Legend Sports guy's returned. I do have one video I'm going to play when we're to close this out after we go off the air. But I did that I released today, our little recap. We always do an end of the year recap, but we made a big old 6-year all-in-one thing. So
I waited to watch it in case it was on here.
did you watch it?
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh,
I figured we'd probably watch it on this.
I don't know if it'll play worth a shit, but
It'll fine. We'll figure
it might. You want me to throw it down? Try
Do it.
in closing here. Let's see. You said the sound was always weird. Oh, and this is seizure.
But
This is seizure inducing because I'm basically it's a short clip from every episode we've done, if that makes sense, in a freaking 2.5 minute video. So pretty much everybody makes an appearance. So that's pretty cool. All right, it's been fun. Let me see if this will load up. There we go. Who's that cat?
Big Cheese.
That is Big Cheese. That is the sweetest freaking boy right there. Pillow humper.
Sex God.
He is a sex god. Here we go. This has been ATG 300. Bonnie, Mo Jorgen,
Wow.
Bill Yard. Appreciate it.
Acknowledge.
Baseball. Welcome to ATG Weekly with your hosts, Mo Jorgen and Bonnie JK.
I get high and do graffiti and not by myself. I practice what I'd say. If they ever catch me, I'ma give them hell. I'll tell them this is for everyone that this world took away from me that I loved. Every case that's been made, every can of pepper spray for every judge. The place is just a breathe, it has been declaimed by the sea. We're all waiting here in a slow flood. This place has no heart, been cursed from the start. The crowd only came for the blood. Too fast to die last, I'm too old to die young. Too strong to let go, we're too cold, now I'm unable to ignore the world and drop it all or join the frenzy. Violence doesn't change the kind of thing, but it feels nice to play. This is from everyone that this world took away from me that I loved. For the emptiness inside, for every pointless lie, the part in us that wants to care about. Drift far and fade into the fray, not far away from the accountability. I know it's wrong, but this is what happens. This is what you get when everything comes back around. This is for everyone that this world took away from us that we loved. For the emptiness inside, for every pointless night, the part of us that wants to care about. Living too fast to die last, I'm too old to die young, too strong to let go. Too cold, now I'm unable to ignore the world and drop it all to join the frenzy. Violence doesn't change the kind of thing, but it feels nice to play.
Work continues on that. Oh!